Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. Actually, guys, I am kind of cold right now because it is colder in my room than it is supposed to be, but it's not supposed to be that warm. That is way too warm heater. My heater was unplugged today because my dad was doing, long story guys, was doing the bathroom, and so it had to be unplugged. And I told you guys today, oh my gosh, guys, I've been running around all like crazy today. This morning, I woke up like 9:30, 10 o'clock or something like that. Which wasn't super early, but honestly, guys, this whole week, I have not been doing really well. Like, I've been taking a shower at like midnight. It's only 11:30 right now, so fingers crossed I'll be in the shower earlier tonight. But yeah, like I've been taking a shower at like midnight every night and have been wound up falling asleep at like 1 or so or 2 almost in the morning. So I haven't been really waking up really early this week, but I haven't been waking up really late either, which I guess is good. One day I think I got up at like 11 or 11:30 or something like that. But yeah, so anyways though, I ended up waking up, like I said, 9 or 10 or something like that. And then me and my mom were going to go to the grocery stores, but Matthew needed the car. So I told you guys this yesterday. So Matthew had to go to work today at noon. So we were like, okay, that's fine. And then we didn't even think, so my mom was like, oh, well, originally Matthew was going to take me. And then my mom was like, well, I can take you since Matthew has to work. Then we didn't put 2 and 2 together that he was going to need the car, and my mom can't take my dad's work truck to go take me shopping and stuff. So my dad was like, well, I'll take you later. And I was like, but I don't want to go to Aldi later in the afternoon while it's under construction. So my mom was like, well, I can take you just to Aldi, and then my dad's going to take me to Walmart after that because then he can only use his work truck. So we had this whole thing arranged. So my mom ended up taking me to Aldi at like about 10:30 or something like that. And we went to, actually, we didn't go to this Aldi, the one that's under construction by us, but we went to a different one that actually was like almost 20 minutes away probably, or like 15 minutes or something like that. And my mom was like, oh, this is the one we used to go to when you were like little, because my mom shopped at Aldi for like, obviously, like 20 years, at least, since I was little. I remember going to, before the Aldi that's in our town, literally right down the street from us, was where it is now. We used to go to one that's now closed down, and like everything in that strip mall's closed down, but it wasn't like too far away. So my mom used to go to this other one too when I was like even smaller. Like I guess I wouldn't even remember, but theirs is all upgraded and everything like that and all new, which was awesome. So we went there and we actually kind of got a layout for how our store will possibly look in the future, because it's the only Aldi we ever shop at. So we've never been to like any of the new looking ones or anything like that. So we went there today, which was a little bit confusing. It took us a little bit longer than it probably would have if we would have went to ours and known where everything was. Stuff was kind of like in a little bit different aisles, but it wasn't too hard to figure it out. I was like, oh, and they actually have everything too at those Aldi's labeled. They're like, baking stuff is here, oils are here, like, you know, breakfast foods here, you know, like breakfast bars, snacks, you know, that type of stuff was like all in the same spot. And then they had like regular snacks or whatever was in a different aisle. So it was a little confusing because like at our Aldi, the snacks and granola bars and cereal, all that kind of stuff, like, you know, they had like granola bars, Pop-Tarts, like with the cereal section. And like breakfast foods, I guess, but they ended up having like the snack stuff like chips or popcorn, whatever kind of thing, was like in the first section. So I was a little thrown off by that. And then also too, they kind of had the water in like a weird spot because they had like the drinks kind of like over in one spot and then like down this other aisle. But like I said, we all figured it out. We got back at about 11:15. Matthew took the car at 11:30. My dad was finishing up the sink. They had to get new pipes in the bathroom to fix the sink because we're putting in a smaller sink than like, or like not smaller, but like the vanity that we had was way bigger, and so they had to shift the pipes, move them over and stuff like that so that there wasn't like a gap in the wall. So my dad still has to fix it, like patch the drywall and everything like that from what they cut out, but it's all taken care of now, and now like the most difficult part is pretty much done. They still have to put down a new subfloor in the bathroom, and then they'll be done, which is like such a difficult process too, because right now it's our only bathroom. So it's not like my dad can like turn off the water and just kind of do everything in one day. Like, we have to like still kind of work around everything, and it's difficult too because we can't like be, you know, like everybody showers almost every single day at least. And so like when we paint in there, it has to be like, okay, well, like we have to paint early in the day and then everybody takes a shower at night or something like that. So it's just super hard to work around like everybody's schedule. So I know this bathroom thing seems like it's been going on for forever, and it has, but you know, and then too, redoing the pipes, you know, putting in new subfloor, and like we weren't just planning on repainting and like putting in a new toilet or new sink or whatever. Like we were kind of not completely renovating the bathroom, but like almost to a small degree. The only thing is not completely new drywall, but new subflooring. Like, you know, I don't really think we're going to redo the shower, at least at this point. My mom does want to like put a, like they do shower like covers kind of thing where you can just like put it over your old shower and everything like that. And that's what my mom would like to have in there. But at the moment we're not planning on doing that. But like we already have the new toilet in there, and we have the sink is already bought. We just have to like get it put in. So anyway, they got that taken care of, and then once they were done, that was like a couple hours later, we ended up going to Walmart, and then we got that done. And my dad, because he had to go to Menards to get some stuff to fix the sink anyway, or you know, the pipes, all that stuff, actually picked up my newspaper, so I didn't even have to go to Menards this week. Then we ended up going to Walmart, which didn't take too long. It was a pretty quick trip, and then we came back home, watched the Cubs game, and then we ended up like shortly after that dinner was ready, and so then we decided to watch the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's what we watched tonight, guys. So we were like almost caught up. I don't know what Jack said. There's like 19 movies or like 20 something movies in like the whole Marvel series sort of. And that we have to watch like all of those ones, and then we'll like completely understand the Infinity Wars. Not that you, I guess, couldn't, but it kind of helps. So that's why we're rewatching all of them before the Infinity Wars movie comes out, which is supposed to come out next Friday, I think, because Matthew said it's on prom, which is for him next Friday. So yeah, then I don't know that we're necessarily going to be like seeing it next weekend or anything like that, especially because we're still several movies behind. But I think the next movie in our list is the Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which is actually Netflix, so we don't even have to like go to the movie store, rent any of them or anything like that. I think like a couple of them are on Netflix, but we've got to like see which ones are. Jack has that all figured out, like which ones we have to rent, which ones are on Netflix, which ones we can watch or whatever. But the newer ones we could probably just like rent from AT&T, like on Uverse or whatever, or they might have some of them, because we do have like Stars and HBO and all that kind of stuff. We could possibly just, they might have them on there anyway, and they have like them on demand, or else we could just record it. Like the newer ones though. Even the older ones though, we probably could have if we were planning far enough in advance. But regardless though, guys, yeah, we watched that, and then that kind of brings us to where we are today. And it's before 11:30, actually it's 11:30 right now, so I'm going to take a shower and head to bed. But yes, guys, honestly too, thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy, I thought it was really good. It was another one of those ones where, I don't know why, but like with Iron Man and like, I don't know, I've kind of like been having this like, even the Avengers movie too, like these expectations for what I'm thinking it's going to be, and then it's not necessarily that. So like, I don't want to say disappointed, but it's not what I'm thinking it is. So I'm not expecting it to be what it is. But like with this one, and also with the Captain America Winter Soldier, which, oh my gosh, guys, I think is my favorite like Marvel movie as of right now. Like that one. And then I think maybe like, I don't know, I kind of like the whole Thor, like both the movies that I've seen so far, including the Avengers. Like I like how his storyline all kind of is, but like with I don't know, I like the first one. I think I don't want to say the most, but you know, with like Guardians of the Galaxy, I didn't have any expectations or really even know in the slightest bit what it was about, like at all. So I had no clue, and I thought the storyline, it was very well done. Like you know, see all these characters and stuff like that, and it makes sense and stuff. I didn't really like Iron Man's, like, origin story. I don't know. Like, I thought it was good, but at the same time, it was just, I don't know, guys. Again, it wasn't what I thought it was. Like, I thought it was something different than what it was actually going to be about. And it was really cool and everything like that. And not that I don't like Iron Man. Like, honestly, though, I think, like, the Iron Man personality is probably my favorite. But overall, I don't know that I really, even to, like, the movies so far haven't been, like, my absolute favorites. But that's just, like, my personal opinion. Not that they weren't good. Like, obviously, like, I love the, like, all the Marvel movies and stuff like that. So far, there hasn't been one that I've really hated, with the exception of, but see, okay, the Hulk movie was just, it wasn't, the CGI wasn't really well done or anything like that, but it was also a much older one, and that's, like, the old Hulk movie. So, yeah, anyways, though, long story, guys, with that, but, like, it's not even the same actor, but Jack's like, well, it technically follows the storyline, like, that's still his, like, origin story, and it still actually, like, plays into the whole Avengers thing, is from what Jax has said, so, yeah, like, but the two Spider-Man movies, I think, the Amazing Spider-Man, don't actually, like, have anything to do with the whole, like, this new Marvel universe kind of thing. Like, it's different. And then the three OG Spider-Mans also don't. So then there's, like, the Homecoming, like, the new Spider-Man. But anyways, guys, so yeah, I lost my train of thought. I was going off on that, but, like, other than, I guess, the Hulk movie, there hasn't been anywhere I've just been like, this really wasn't a good movie. Like, they've all been really good, but again, I think it's just, it ruins it when you hear from other people, too, like, oh my gosh, this is such an amazing movie. Like, Matthew keeps doing that. His two favorite are Spider-Man Homecoming, which he's already seen, in Black Panther. And everybody has said how amazing Black Panther is, and even to the Spider-Man, I don't know, I've heard some about the Spider-Man movie, but, like, everybody keeps saying how amazing they are, and, like, so it almost makes me, like, go in there now, like, expecting to see something amazing, and I know, like, it'll be a great movie and everything like that. And, like, I don't know, sometimes, like, when you read reviews or you hear about things, or even if you see trailers sometimes, it can ruin it for you when you're, like, expecting it now to be something else than it really is, or you hear people talking about it or whatever, then you're like, oh, like, now I think it's going to be about this, and it's actually not, and then you're kind of, like, thrown off when it isn't about that, which is why I liked Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain America Winter Soldier, because I had no clue what it was about. Like, nobody, as we were watching it, knew what it was about. So Matthew still hasn't seen that one, though. He's gonna watch it tomorrow, and then he'll have to give you guys his opinion, because he didn't like the first one. He, like, didn't like it at all. Not that he didn't. Again, it was kind of like, he's like, well, that was probably one of my least favorite movies, like, out of the whole thing. And I liked it, though, because it was, like, back, like, olden time. You know, like, they did a whole backstory in the past, which I thought was really cool, but I don't know, there's just some things too with, like, some storylines and stuff like that, and, like, plot and character development for me personally that, like, in certain situations, and I guess that goes with anything, that sometimes just, like, kind of can ruin some things for me, and I'm like, oh, I didn't like that or whatever. But like I said, today's movie, yesterday's movie, both really good. So I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.